up and happy Saturday, everybody. We're here at the Palm Desert Food and Wine Festival. It is the first day of 2 days of grand tasting. This event has so much food and so much wine. We couldn't do it in one day. We got to do two. Let's go check it out and see what everybody's got cooking inside. You know, you wouldn't think of seafood when you're in the desert, but we're here, we're hanging out, I'm talking to Tracy. She's from Pacifica. Tracy, tell everybody what you guys are serving up today.
We're serving shrimp cocktail. We do have it on the menu. It's nice big plump shrimp served with our homemade cocktail sauce. And we're at Pacifica, right next door.
Awesome, that's great. So, like, how long have you guys been doing this event? It's your first time doing it a bunch?
This event, we do it every year. We've been in the business for over 20 years.
Okay. So. That's awesome. And so why is it important for you guys to come and do this event every year?
We like everybody to see a little bit about Pacifica. We're right here in the corner. It's in our backyard, so it's right, just have a little taste and then go over there and have dinner.
So basically what you're telling me is I'm going to fall in love by eating this, and then I know where I'm going to go have lunch after.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Perfect. I love that ChefWorks is paying for all of this too. Like, we're just company, I can expense this, right? We'll figure it out later. This is awesome. So, and then there's another dish. What's the other dish that we got going on?
I'm going to let John explain.
So we have the sugar spice salmon roulette over here. And we're over off of Washington and 111.
Okay.
Pizza cooker.
Yes.
Awesome. So we got two different spots, two
on the
locations,
boat, yes.
one booth. Should we start like battling, see who's like more popular? Which dish is going?
Yeah, go ahead. Jump in there.
I mean, you never have to tell me twice.
Twist your arm there.
All right. So here's the thing, though. I need one of you to hold this.
Perfect.
So I can hold this. Shrimp cocktail happens to be one of my favorite things. So you said you guys make your own cocktail sauce.
Make our own cocktail sauce, a little bit of a hint to it.
All right. Is there any secret ingredient? Anything I got to know?
I can't tell you that.
You know, I've been thinking that by now, when I've got the microphone and I ask for the secret ingredient, they know it stays just between us and it's not going anywhere.
I don't know. There's a big camera right there. I don't know.
It's just us, guys. Like, no one's gonna listen to this later. Hopefully, everybody listens to this later. Like and subscribe. All right, going in. It's just a giant shrimp, but I mean, I'm a big guy. I can take a big boy bite. You're right. It's got a little. Ooh. It's got a little slow burn kick too. A little bit on the front. Kind of pops. Get that juicy shrimp in there, nice and buttery, and then get a little zip right afterwards. I'm digging it. This is great. I'm gonna keep running around, trying a bunch of food, and then I'm gonna come swing by and grab lunch afterwards.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you guys. It's been awesome.
Appreciate it. Let me take your time.
Oh, thank you. You know, again, we're in the desert, but you can't seem to escape the seafood. We're over here in Larkspur, talking to Charlie. Charlie, tell everybody what's going on. Where are you guys from?
Well, we're located right here across the street at Hotel Paseo. It is our new restaurant that opened up June 2021. It is called Larkspur Grill. Larkspur is a desert flower that symbolizes new beginnings, which it coincides with the lifting of the restrictions of COVID. So it was very appropriate for our restaurant. Today we're serving an amazing dish. Chef John has prepared this amazing Peruvian purple corn tortilla that houses a charred avocado with a Santa Barbara shrimp, drizzled with chimichurri and crema, and topped with microgreens.
I mean, I have to admit, I kind of tuned out for a brief minute because over Charlie's shoulder, all of a sudden they started showing up, and I'm just staring at them like, how long do I have to wait before I get to start putting them in my mouth? And how many am I allowed to eat? Is it like Taco Tuesday rules? Like, is it as many as I can have? Is it just one? I mean, it's still early in the event. I got a lot to try, so I should probably pace myself. But Charlie, if you do me a huge favor, if you can hold that guy.
Yes, please, go ahead.
I'm gonna throw down one of these guys. So what's the sauce that's on top of here?
So the sauce is a crema and chimichurri. Chimichurri is an Argentinian sauce that they usually use for grilled meats or seafood. And then the tortilla is made with Peruvian purple corn, and we have an avocado that we charred or torch, and we put some microgreens on top.
I mean, it already sounds like there's going to be so much going on in the
There's
greatest possible way. I mean, listen, if it's not a Saturday morning and you're not throwing down a Peruvian purple corn tortilla with charred avocado, shrimp, everything else that's going on that's like this yummy amazingness, I mean, if you're not doing this right, you're not starting out a Saturday the best way possible. I'm just saying.
Now, and there's a lot of textures, flavors, and the avocado is such a creamy and soft with the chimichurri that has a lot of garlic and parsley and olive oil.
and it just kind of plays so nicely together. That little bit of char on the avocado,
Yes.
just kind of adds like this extra layer of like richness to it. Textures, flavors. That tortilla is amazing. Charlie, this is awesome. I've got so many like booths I gotta like pop by and check out, but I'm gonna come back for a few more tacos after this. Thank you so much. This has been great.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure.
Awesome.
Enjoy.
You know, all of these chefs are putting out amazing food. They're crazy busy. This chef is jumping one restaurant today. He's repping another one tomorrow. Chef Michael Hung, and we're catching him just before he's got to go do a demo. So this dude is busy. Chef, tell everybody about your restaurants. What's going on? What are you serving today?
Today we are coming from Sopa at L'Horizon Resort, and we have a truffled gougere with a Mornay sauce. That's pretty classic French, a pretty classic French dish. The restaurant is inspired largely by American and European food in the 1950s. We kind of want to pair everything in the restaurant with the decor of the hotel.
I love it. It's amazing. So now, for everybody who doesn't know, explain what a gougere is.
A gougere is basically a cheesy puff. You know, it's got a little flour, a little bit of egg. We bake that off. They puff up, and then we put some cheese, truffle cheese sauce right on top.
Truffle cheese sauce on top of a cheesy puff. Cheesy on cheesy goodness.
Yep.
For a cheesy guy who acts extra cheesy when he's eating things that
Hey,
are
you're the one who
cheesy.
said it, Rick.
You know, it's just kind of what I do. All right, chef. So I got to ask if I can taste one,
Absolutely.
because it ain't easy being this cheesy. Chef, if you can do me a favor, you hold that guy.
Of course I can.
I'll hold this guy.
I'll do a little emceeing in a moment.
Yes, please. Now I already know I'm going to get this all over my face. If I learned anything in South Beach, it is that if there is a cheese sauce involved, I will love it and I will wear most of it for the rest of the day.
The key is to just shove the whole thing in your mouth.
You know, it's not like I get to go to any of these events and everyone's like, no, have a small little normal person bite. Everyone's like, just shove the whole thing in there. Get it all over your face. Show me how much you love this.
That's the cleanest way.
But again, we're talking cheesy on cheesy. I'm trying to be like so dainty, but really I'm just going to go to town on this. Cheers, chef.
Cheers.
Thank you. He said I got to go the whole thing, so I got to go the whole thing, right?
How was that?
Oh my God.
Satisfying, mouth-filling. Can't even talk, it's so good.
Normally I can't talk because my mouth's full. I can't talk because that is amazing. It's so rich, but so light. That gougere is nice and fluffy. The truffle cheese sauce is so creamy and decadent, but it doesn't weigh it down. Like the whole thing still feels really nice and light in the palate.
We balance it out with a little bit of cognac and champagne inside the sauce.
It's the weekend, and if you're not throwing down cognac and champagne, you're not doing the weekend right.
Hey, it's called food and wine for a reason, right?
I just found my new best friend here in the desert. Chef, this is amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate
Rick.
it.
Appreciate it.
This is awesome. So now, I know that Chef's going to be back here tomorrow, which means I'm going to have to hunt him down and try some more of his
Oh yeah,
food.
come by tomorrow because we're doing a bacon and onion tart.
A bacon and
So
onion.
you're gonna want to try that one as well.
We're going to have to throw it down again tomorrow. Chef, thank you. Have a great time today, and good luck with your demo
Likewise,
later on.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You know, everybody pitches in when it comes to the restaurant world. You got to throw it down. Everybody's chipping in. We're making this. We're making Palm Desert happen.
Best friends ever. Get over here, we need help.
Chris,
We're not going down.
Chris first has to tell you about this crazy day. So you've got a chef just had a baby. Somebody quit. Somebody called out. You've got like you're pulling it together. She's pulling together like the A
An
team.
emergency room physician, a psychologist. Get over here, we're gonna make this happen.
So I mean, like
2 parties last
she
night.
is throwing things down in order to make this event happen. Tell everybody who you are, where you're from, what's going on.
Well, with that introduction, it's wildest. That's what we do. So our concept is to bring a Napa-style farm to table to the desert in a hip, chic environment. We do grass-fed beef. We have pasture-raised poultry out of Temecula, wild seafood, and a third of the menu is what we are dreaming our Michelin star plants. So a third of the menu is plant-based. We have entertainment every night, Wednesday through Sunday. We've got a gorgeous patio that accommodates a huge amount for your private events on El Paseo. And we have Wine Spectator Award. So there is always going to be fun at Wildest. It'll never be boring.
And she's throwing this all down with an emergency room physician and a psychologist. Like it's nothing. Like this is just another Saturday in Chris's world. It is Chris's world, and I am just lucky that I get to go play in it for a moment. Tell me what we're serving up today.
So we are doing, because we do plant-based and we do wild seafood, we're doing a tuna tartare and a watermelon poke. And both are so good, you don't have to be that V word. In order to enjoy a watermelon poke, you don't have to be that. You can eat a Wagyu grass-fed steak, you can have tuna tartare, and you can indulge in a watermelon poke.
You can
and then have a
just
great
little bit
glass
of
of
balance.
wine.
A little bit of everything, and the wine is key to it all. It's the food and wine festival, so you got to have a little bit of both, right?
And I think we have a really spectacular wine list. Boutique wines, we do old world, new world. I love to throw parties, I love to do tastings. You should have been there last night. Might have gone on a little too late.
How come I'm missing these invitations? Why is no one calling me?
You're invited.
I'm coming next year.
Now you're invited.
I don't know if I'm coming to the event next year, but I'm coming to this party next year. It's going to be the wildest at Wildest.
Okay.
We're going to have to throw it down. All right, so I've got to ask, which one should I try?
Both. Why,
I mean,
why
okay.
pick a child?
Why choose?
Yeah. pick both.
Why have a favorite child when you can just have twins,
That's
right?
why we have choices.
I love it. All right.
We're also allergen friendly. So if you're gluten-free, nut-free, seed-free, we're very sensitive to being able to have mocktails if you don't want to drink that night. I don't know why, but if you don't,
I mean, we're in the wild, but
mocktails,
we're sensitive to it.
CBD cocktails, everything fun.
That's why she's so chill. She's got a CBD cocktail rocking out. She's just going, getting through the weekend. I love it. I love it. All right, which one should I try first?
Watermelon.
All right, I'm going to take this. You hold that. Oh, I got mine. That one's for you.
I was going to say, let me interview you.
So tell me what we got going on in here.
So we have a watermelon. We use a little bit of seaweed to give it a traditional poke taste. You've got it with a guacamole, and you've got a sweet potato chip in there. Tasty, fun.
Like, you're thinking watermelon poke, and like, oh, it's going to be like watery and like not much going on. There's so much flavor in here. It's like got a little heat to it, a little spice, a little savory.
That's
in there.
because of this guy, Eric. Eric, our assistant manager, is also doubling as a chef today, and that's Eric's
Everybody's
seasoning.
pitching in to make it happen. I love it.
That's the way we roll.
This is killer. I've got to, now I got to try the tuna. Can't have one without the other.
Okay.
Can't have a food festival
Now
without
we're
me shoving tons of food
And I
in my
gotta
face.
tell you, I was very, very scared to do tuna. I live in Kauai half the year, and I get tuna straight off our boat. Pretty good. That's what happens when you have wild tuna.
It's amazing. Like creamy, a little bit of like sweetness to it, but like not overly sweet. Got like a little spice in there. This is one of those dishes where I say, oh my God, this is great. I got to keep checking everything out, and then I hide from the camera and I shove this all down. I shove these both down my face. So I'm gonna go eat my feelings because I'm feeling kind of wild. This is all my wildest.
That's right. We want to bring out your wildest.
I love it, Chris. Thank you so much.
Thanks so
this
much.
is awesome.
Thanks.
I'm
Come
coming
see
back
us.
to party with Krista next year. Like, she obviously knows how to have a good time.
And
she
every
does-
year in between, we expect to see you come
I'm
out
gonna-
to the desert.
I'm coming up here all the time. I'm back up here next weekend. I know where I'm going. This is going to be amazing. Thank you so much. You've been a
Thanks so
blast.
much.
And I don't know what's going to happen next, but somebody get this woman a reality show because she's keeping it all together.
Where's our reality camera?
We're making it happen.
In here cooking.
I love it. Only at Food and Wine Festivals can you pull it all together just to pull it all off. This is
Thank
amazing.
you.
Have a great weekend. Thank you so much. This is the restaurant that I keep hearing about. I keep hearing that I have to come here. It's Wilma and Frida's. Are you Wilma? Are you Frida? Are you both? What's happening? These are the hard-hitting questions.
I know that is a hard question. I'm actually neither. Wilma and Frida are the grandmas that the restaurants were named after.
Okay, anytime a restaurant has got grandma involvement, especially in the name, it's going to be killer. Like, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the restaurant. Tell me what you guys do. Is this, I mean, I'm guessing this is not your first time doing this rodeo.
This is not my first time doing this rodeo. I am a loyal patron and a great friend of the owners. It's a fantastic restaurant. We do comfort food with a twist. So everything from these bars that you see here, these key lime bars, and a myriad of different pastries, to meatloaf sliders, biscuits and gravy, house-made English muffins and jam. I mean, it's pretty legit.
So it's like, I don't really eat before these events because I'm going to come around and like try a bunch of stuff. But you can't be dropping a biscuits and gravy bomb on me knowing that I can't go get biscuits and gravy yet.
We're actually in this shopping center, so you can. Bam.
All right, I got to go. This is amazing. So tell me what we're serving up today.
So right now we have our key lime bars.
Okay.
We will have meatloaf sliders. We're going to have some quiches and some other things, short rib sliders. So you'll have to come back 10 more times like you already have.
Cindy is messing with me right now. She's like, here's a little sneak peek. You can start with this. It's a nice little bite, get you going. Now, Mama's gonna tell you about the meatloaf sliders, but you gotta come back later.
That's right.
She knows how to work it for more camera time.
Thanks.
I think she's trying to steal my job. She's like, hey, you want this?
And Cindy
Come see
over
me
and
later.
out.
I love it. So you guys make these in-house?
We do. We have someone that makes them for us that's on staff. Yes, I know.
So I have to,
Would you
I have
like
to
to
ask
try
if I
one?
can try one.
Yes, you may.
See, and this is the perfect size that I can throw the entire thing in my mouth and not feel guilty about it.
Right.
So I have to ask if you can do me a favor. You hold this guy. I'm gonna hold this guy.
Do I have to clean your beard?
That happened once in Miami, and now apparently I have a reputation for it. See, I always keep my little napkins down my pocket because there's nothing more embarrassing than chefs having to wipe your face off because you shoved too much food in there at once.
Professional.
Thank you. All right, going in. That's like got a nice thick layer. Is that a graham cracker base?
It is.
Not skimping on the graham cracker base. We're going full tilt boogie.
Take a moment.
I'm
I
gonna
know.
take 2 moments actually. First moment is that graham cracker crust. Buttery, flaky, light, amazing. Second moment, that key lime is so bright. Like, it plays so well with the graham cracker. And I've had some key lime pies that are like really heavy, especially when they're a bar. This is just like, oh, you had like a little kiss, a little key lime kisses. So that Cindy's gonna get me coming back later.
That's right.
Just give me a key lime kiss. She's tempting me with meatloaf sliders.
That's how I roll.
I love her already. My new bestie when I come up here.
Yay!
This is amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be back in a little bit to hunt down some meatloaf sliders.
Okay, we'll be here.
Loyal patrons coming to help out. Everybody's pitching in for Palm Beach. Excuse
Palm Desert.
Palm Desert. My palms are just getting sweaty. There's too many palms going on. Thank you, Cindy. This is awesome.
Thank you very much.
This is great. I'm gonna run off camera so I can shove a few more of these in my face, and then I'm gonna come back for sliders in a little bit.
We'll be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a little bit. So I'm here with the man himself, one of the main sponsors, Chef Kieran from Agua Caliente. Chef, you guys have a bevy of food items that are going on today. Why don't you tell us some of the just some of the things you guys are serving up?
Yeah, actually we have the Wagyu Sliders with bacon jam on them. They're fantastic. It's on a brioche bun. And we have those at our 360 restaurants at all 3 properties. And then we have a firecracker shrimp in a lettuce wrap. Awesome. It's really, really good. That's also at our 360. And then we have a New York strip loin that we're doing right now. It's been sous vide, and then we sear it and it's got a fantastic texture and flavor. It's really got to come down and try it. It's fantastic.
So I now know that I will be camping out at this booth until I've eaten myself silly, because there's already like a line of people. I was just like, yeah. This is insane. Everything smells amazing. It looks delicious. So Chef, you gotta tell me one more time, what's on this slider again?
So this is the Wagyu burger that we have, and it's got a bacon date jam, and then we also use a pepper aioli just to kind of cut that sweetness a little bit. It's really, really good. I guarantee you're gonna love it.
I mean, it smells amazing. You're selling me on the description. So I have to ask, everybody up here, not everybody, but I've seen at least 3 or 4 people that are doing dates.
Mm-hmm.
Is dates like a super popular thing up here?
Well, just from the valley here, it's one of the things that we're really known for. So a lot of people try and incorporate it in their menus. We do a lot of stuffed dates, bacon wrap dates with blue cheese inside. We do a date, there's date shakes we do. We do the date jam. Anything you can use a date in, we find a way to use it.
So if you're going out on a date, is it prerequisite you have to get a date shake? Or can you have a date shake by yourself?
You can have a date shake by yourself. Nobody's going to judge.
I'm just checking, because at least I know what I'm going to order at my hotel later. Just, I need a date shake by myself. It's my own little date night.
That's
right. All right, Chef. So I've got to ask, if you can hold this guy.
Absolutely.
I'm going to hold this guy.
Okay.
Because it's a slider. This is a hefty slider. This is like, this is a big boy slider, and I appreciate it. I'm going in for the bite.
All right, enjoy.
That's not fair.
Now you have to talk.
That's why it's not fair. You can't have. Okay, so the dates just kind of came into play here. That little tinge of sweetness with that pepper aioli cutting through it. brioche, nice and buttery. The Wagyu beef is amazing. This is like one of those dishes that you're like, oh, it's just a slider, but then you try it and you're like, oh, this is a slider.
Yeah, it's a big hit. Everybody really. I've not had anybody say they don't like that slider.
If they say they don't like it, you let me know. I'm just going to come and smack somebody. Ask them what's wrong. Who hurt them?
That's right.
Who did something to them? Chef, this is amazing. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you stopping by and trying our food.
Absolutely. Thanks for chatting with me. I'm going to take my microphone back.
Okay.
I'm going to take my slider and go run away. And then I'm going to come back for some of that New York.
All right, we'll be here.
Awesome. Thank you, Chef. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, you too.
Appreciate it. It's only day one of the Grand Tasting, and I've already had so many killer bites. There's so much amazing wine that I need to go try, and I'm pretty sure that I saw some toffee floating around here, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Come back tomorrow. We've got brunch. We've got day two of the Grand Tasting. So much more to check out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.